Hello guys, welcome back to Bite-Sized StarStable. So today we are back with another episode where we pretty much do anything and everything related to StarStable. So today we are joined by the beautiful Jorvik Wild Horse, Ruby Blaze. I love these horses. I know I had a mini freak out yesterday, but just look at how stunning these guys are. Also, I loved hearing all your guys' name suggestions and which ones you got. Honestly, you guys are really creative with names. There was one comment where someone named the rainbow version of this Rainbow Dash, and I absolutely love that. I really wish I thought of that. Honestly, it's just brilliant. But yes, we're here with Ruby Blaze today, and we are going to carry on with Linda's to save Lisa. That is what we are doing. So we need to sadly get off this beautiful horse. Actually, we're going to let Shadow come with us. Shadow is my little mist fox down here. Are you two friends? Aw, that's so adorable. Also, it's very early in the morning because I actually have to go out later and I will not have time to film an episode. So I thought we'd do it very, very early in the morning so we can still have an episode. So if you haven't caught up with the bite-sized episodes, we found Lisa in a Pandoric crack of all places. Oh, Mr. Fox, I don't think you're allowed on the table. And we were trying to figure out, we spoke to her, poor Starshine was left all by himself. Mr. Fox, you're just, oh, Mr. Fox, you're just getting into all the wrong places, aren't you? Okay. And Starshine spoke to Lisa from the Pandoric crack. And now she told us that we had to wake up someone called the Sleeping Widow. And that is what we are going to do. We are going to hopefully find who the Sleeping Widow is. Which, you know, shouldn't be hard, I don't think. Okay, Linda, how are you today? Yawn. I've been looking all night, and I think I found an old note from the mid-18th century. Listen to this. Okay. The music, the good music. The legend of the Sleeping Widow goes far back in time, when the light of Aideen spread over Jorvik and life was brought to the island. The handful of life warrenders, I don't even know what that is, were created, whose task was to guard the growing life, to shield it and warn if the flora and fauna of the island were ever threatened. Okay. Those life wardens, that's what it is, like in a jail, came into existence in the form of trees that would forever live on in Jorvik. The humans discovered the trees, respected them, and let them live. The humans understood the trees were special, ancient, and that they served a higher purpose. The humans came to call it the primeval tree. I think that's what it is. Oh well. The primeval... I honestly have no idea what this word is. I know I've said this before, but this is the problem with dyslexia. The primeval trees had different looks and abilities and were much stronger and more magnificent in the olden days. Their glory days. Today, most of the trees slumber. They sleep, tired and haggard. Lessened in power, not least by exploration in Jorvik's natural resources. It is said that the roots of the primeval trees penetrate all of Jorvik, and that the roots are linked together in an enormous network through which they communicate. Awesome, huh? Like an ancient internet, kinda. You want to hear a little more, right? It's a fascinating story, which I just have to share with you, and it's important that you understand. You know, none of the primeval trees... Oh. I got really confused then thinking I was getting logged out. You and I know of these primeval trees. The one on top of the Scarecrow Hill. As the legend of the Golden Apple foretold, the witches have actually destroyed several primeval trees, but they only went for the tree that produced the Golden Apple, which the wicked witches shun. Other primeval trees were left alone. According to my writings, some kind-hearted witches have actually formed alliances with the primeval trees to help strengthen their magical powers. At least half a dozen primeval trees are known to exist today, mentioned in various records. There could be a lot more. In one place, One of these trees goes by the name of the Sleeping Widow. To understand this, we need to go far back in history, but I'd be brief. Once upon a time, the Forgotten Fields was a dense, enormous field, at least as magnificent as Greendale. The forest was protected by 2 primeval trees that were a happy couple. Everything was going great. They were happy together, and the forest flourished, until the Earl built Jeharlem. When Jeharlem was built, the great part of the forest was cut down, and the growing population in the area took more of the forest to make both firewood and more building materials. A stable was also needed for the Earl's cavalry. Jorvik Stables was built, which later housed hundreds of horses. As more and more of the forest was destroyed, the landscape opened up to make room for necessary grazing grounds, where all of the Earl's horses could graze and run around during the day. In the blind eagerness of mankind, which often arises in their simple minds during the times of great expanses, the foresters unfortunately cut down one of the 2 primeval trees in the area. It was a grievous mistake, but the damage was already done, and was irreversible. The surviving primeval tree became lonely, and it grieved over the loss of its life companion. She lost her will to live. Through her grief and through mankind's eager destruction and the grazing and stomping of Earl's horses, the forest eventually died. During the centuries that have passed, the primeval tree became lonely. Her wailing has sometimes been heard on the wind, a wail much like a persistent howl, which swoops around with the gusts across the windswept hills. And so there stood one lonely primeval tree in the Forgotten Fields. The area got its current name, the Forgotten Fields, after the Earl's cavalry and the horses were no longer in Jorvik Stables. The lost forest and the grazing grounds were later forgotten, since the area no longer served its purpose for humans. So much grief for such a short chapter in history. They say the wailing of the primeval tree can no longer be heard. It's not because she stopped grieving, but rather she has fallen asleep. Exhaustion. Resignation, I think? I don't know what that word is. Sorry. And sorrow. She's on death's door. If she isn't dead already. But we hope she's not, of course. With this knowledge in mind, it's an easy conclusion to draw from an old tree in the southwest corner of Forgotten Fields. Actually, it's identical to this Sleeping Widow. How everything is connected to Lisa's current critical location in Pandoria, I can't quite figure out, but if she says the tree must be woken, I guess we'll have to wake it. I myself would have tried to make my way to Pandoria and tried to save her there, but it's extremely risky, not to mention impossible to return from thereafter. But how do you wake a magical slumbering primeval tree? Honestly, I have no idea how we do that, but honestly I'm loving this story so far. A moving tale. Poor primeval tree. It is. I think you should talk to Elizabeth directly. It seems obvious that the primeval tree, the Sleeping Widow, can't just be woken by a regular alarm clock. If anyone has any idea of what kind of magic would be required to awake a slumbering primeval tree, it would be Elizabeth. And Alexis, I have a feeling you need to use your fragment of the Light of Adine. If you're not already carrying it in your bag. You should stop by the storage in your stable and bring it with you to Elizabeth. It would save you a lot of time. Good luck. My who? My what? My who, what? Okay, well we're going to go quickly check this out. Okay, I'm going to call for pickup and I will be back. Do you guys want a quick stable tour? Should we give you a stable tour? Yeah, why not? Let's just do this quickly, just because we're here anyway. So, I'm gonna just say, I want these rooms to be removed and I want more stables. Like, I'm probably gonna need about 150 other stables. StarStable, please get on it. Just saying. But up here, at the back, sadly, we have all of my Hanoverians. We have Meteor Beam and we have Summer Escape. That's them. Then we have Smoky Eye, His name's Smoke Eye, but I think I'm going to call him like Smoky Eye or Smoky. Yep. We have Wild Whisper, my twin horse with Clock Games or Tiffany. Then we have Ice Peak, who's beautiful. No phone. Then we have Thunder Soul, my Morgan. And then here I have put the 2 Magic Jorvik horses because these are going to be the 2 I'm going to be leveling up. So yeah, Gold Heart's here and Rainbow Magic is here, and then Ruby Blaze will be swapped out while I'm riding one of the other ones. Then I have probably my 2 favourite colour variations of Shires, even though I do like all of them. We have the Dappled Grey and the Pure White. We have Frost Hunter and Dragon Feather. Beautiful. Then over this way we have Airmaster. We have Royal Guardian. We have, Dark Dream. Then we have Crimson Blood. So over here we have Obsidian Warrior and Midnight Dawn. Then we have my first little halflinger, Honeywings. She's just going to stay there because she's cute. What I would really, really like is if StarStable did like just a row of 8. Because then I could put all my Shires there. But yeah, just a fun little stable tour. Why not? Okay, let's just come here. And do you guys want... Should we do like a full stable tour? Maybe we should. Okay, let's start with clothes. So this is all my clothes with full stats. I need to reorganize it, but I just haven't had time. It's the one that has like... I like high stats. So all this stuff does have quite high stats. Which is really good. Then in here we have all the stuff that doesn't have very good stats, which I keep but I don't really wear. I probably should just sell it, but I don't. Then I don't think we have anything else in these. Oh, we have all the masks. Fun. Then we have all the Halloween stuff, which is just, you know, all here in case I need it. Then for horse gear, we have all my reins here again with my thing is I like 3 swiftness on all of them, so that's what these have. So we have reins, then we have saddles, and we have blankets, extra horseshoes, just in case. Then we have saddle bags and leg wraps. Then ribbons and headpieces and tail pieces, which I don't really wear a lot. Oh, look at the little pumpkin. Cute. So, yep. Then here we have nothing, 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 nothing. And then all this stuff is stuff that doesn't have stats, which I'm keeping because part of me thinks I may want to use it in the future. Like, there's a bunch of the Christmas stuff and the Halloween stuff, I think. Yeah, here. I keep it in case I want to wear it, but I don't know. I don't know. Then we have the pets. So I actually have all of the pets, I believe, besides the frogs and the pigs. Yep, so we have all the dogs, all the bunnies, all the cats. Then we have all the seals. We have the chipmunks. We have the running squirrels and the fox. Then there's nothing else. And we have the items, which is new, which I have all the horse powders, the reindeer powders, some fireworks, my bones, which I'm still working on. I still need to do the Epona ones and all this random stuff. What did we need? We needed the spark. Fragment of Adine's light. There we go. We can just move this back there. And I don't think there's anything else. No. No. Okay, well. I don't know if you guys enjoyed that, but that was fun for me. Right. Come on, Ruby Blaze. We ride back. Where are we going? To... Oh yeah, to Elizabeth. To Elizabeth. Okay. So, let's ride. We're gonna ride because I want to see this magic. Look how beautiful you are. Oh, the magical power is growing. Oh my goodness. 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 Yes. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. Oh, we're on the fire trail. How fitting. How fitting for you, Ruby Blaze. Oh, guys, I'm going the wrong way. I'm sorry. We're in Fir... Wait, where am I even going? Why did I come over to Fir Grove? Oh my goodness. Getting distracted by the magic and beauty of these horses. Hi. Hello, Elizabeth Sunbeam. What a tale! What a turn of events! We must indeed wake the sleeping widow to see if she can rescue Lisa. If Lisa says it is so, it must be the way to rescue her from Pandoria. If it doesn't work, we'll try to find another way. Maybe the roots of the primeval tree reach further than we could ever imagine. Anyways, I know of 2 things that can shake an ancient primeval tree enough to give it the energy it needs to wake up. The tree needs light, strength, and water. You must do 3 things. 1. Fill a bottle with the tears of Aideen. You know, the dew from the flowers of Aideen that grow around here. 2. Energize the fragment of light of Aideen by the runestone up there. The same way you did last time, you need to have your fragment with you. If you don't have it in your bag, you'll find it in the storage in your stables. You can't have lost it, so it has to be somewhere, I promise you. The 3rd thing you need to do is illuminate the tree with the energized fragment and water it with the tears of Aideen, and these 2 tasks need to be performed at night. During the night, the magic is undistributed by the bustle and light of daytime, and the effect of Aideen's power is much stronger. Ooh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do this soon. I mean, I may record an episode afterwards. Hi, Vanessa. I think that was your name. But we're going to end this episode here. I may film another one as it's kind of nighttime-ish. Maybe. I don't know. No, I need to go somewhere. That's why I'm recording this early. But we are going to give Ruby Blaze a treat. Let's give you an apple. Apple. There we go. Oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. Okay, but we are sadly going to end this episode here. Thank you, Ruby Blaze, for joining us for this episode. We are going to run out this way so you can have your, magical powers for the end of this episode, because it's just wonderful. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us. In the next episode, we are going to try to figure out what we are supposed to be doing with the Sleeping Widow. And yes, me and the stunning and beautiful Ruby Blaze will see you guys in the next episode. So we will see you guys then. Oh, you're so beautiful.